Welcome to this class on veterinary extension. Our speaker today is Dr. Kamal Kumar, Ph.D. Veterinary Extension from GNP Sir classes. Our today's lecture covers Unit 4 Transfer of Technology for Livestock Development and Unit 5 Communication and Extension Teaching Methods. So we begin with the Unit 4. First we discuss what is technology. Technology refers to ways of making or doing things. It is derived from the Greek word techne, meaning art or craft, and logia, meaning area of study. A technology is a design for instrumental action that reduces the uncertainty involved in achieving a desired outcome. A technology usually has two components. A hardware aspect consisting of tool that embodies the technology as material or physical objects. A software aspect consisting of information base for the tool. Technology development, also called technology innovation, is a process consisting of all the decisions and activities which a scientist does from recognition of a need, problem with planning, testing, conducting research, verification, testing and dissemination for adoption. The technology development process includes 1. Technology generation, 2. Technology testing, 3. Technology adaptation, 4. Technology integration, 5. Technology demonstration, 6. Technology dissemination, 7. Technology adoption. Now let me explain adoption and diffusion. Adoption. It is a decision to make full use of an innovation as a best course of action available. Adoption process. According to Rogers, adoption process is the mental process through which an individual passes from hearing about an innovation to final adoption. Adoption process occurs at individual level. Discontinuance. It is a decision to cease use of an innovation after previously adopting it. Rejection. It is a decision not to adopt an innovation. Diffusion. It is a process by which an innovation is communicated through certain channels over time among the members of the social system. It is special type of communication in that the messages are concerned with new ideas. So what are the stages of adoption? Awareness. At this stage an individual becomes aware of some new idea. Interest. At the interest stage, a person wants more information about the idea or product. Evaluation. At this stage, the individual makes mental application of the new idea. Trial. The individual actually applies the new idea on a small scale in order to determine its utility in own situation. Adoption. This final stage in the process is characterized by large-scale, continued use of the idea. Adopter categories and their characteristics. There are different categories of farmers. According to Rogers, 1971, the farmers based on their innovativeness can be classified as 1. Innovators, venturesome, 2.5%. 2. Early adopters, respectable, localite 13.5%. 3. Early majority, deliberate, 34%. 4. Late majority, skeptical, 34%. 5. Laggards, traditional, 16%. The adoption of an innovation over time follows a normal, bell-shaped curve when plotted over time on frequency basis. If the cumulative number of adopters is plotted, it results in an S-shaped curve. The shown curve is the innovation adoption life cycle, which shows the innovators, early adopters, early and late majority adopters, and the laggards. Attributes of innovation. Relative advantage. Degree to which an innovation is perceived as better than the idea it supersedes. Compatibility. Degree to which an innovation is perceived consistent with the existing values, past experiences and needs of the receivers. Complexity. Degree to which an innovation is perceived as relatively difficult to understand and use. Trialability. Degree to which an innovation may be experimented. Observability. Degree to which the results of an innovation are visible, observable, demonstrable and communicable to farmers. Predictability. Degree or certainty of receiving expected benefits from the adoption of an innovation. Innovation decision process. Knowledge. In this stage the individual is first exposed to an innovation but lacks information about the innovation. Persuasion. In this stage the individual is interested in the innovation and actively seeks information, detail about the innovation. Decision. In this stage the individual takes the concept of the innovation and weigh the advantages, disadvantages of using the innovation and decides whether to adopt or reject the innovation. Implementation. In this stage, the individual employs the innovation to a varying degree depending on the situation. During this stage, the individual determines the usefulness of the innovation and may search for further information about it. Confirmation. Although the name of this stage may be misleading, in this stage the individual finalizes his decision to continue using the innovation and may use the innovation to its fullest potential. Program planning and evaluation. According to Kelsey and Hearn, 1949, an extension program is a statement of situation, objectives, problems and solutions. Project is a specification of work to be done or procedure to be followed in order to accomplish a particular objective. Plan is a predetermined course of action. Plans may be tailored to specific projects, or they may be established as standing plans, X. 5-year plans, for future actions. Planning not only involves predetermining a course of action to be taken, but also includes mentally searching for possibilities of future problems that might appear. Plan of work is an outline of activities so arranged as to enable efficient execution of the program. Steps in program planning. Collection of facts, analysis of situation, identification of problems, determination of objectives and goals, developing plan of work and calendar of operations, following through plan of work and calendar of operations, evaluation of progress, reconsideration and revision of the program. Program evaluation. Evaluation, in its broadest sense, means judging the value of something. It may be informal or formal. The types of evaluations 8 shown in the table. Cattle and buffalo development programs include the Key Village Scheme, Intensive Cattle Development Program, Go Southern, and Go Shalas. Dairy development programs. Rochdale Principles of Cooperation. These 7 principles established by the Rochdale pioneers in England, 1844, are considered the foundation of modern cooperatives. Voluntary and open membership. Anyone who agrees to the rules can join. Democratic member control. Members have equal voting rights regardless of investment. Member economic participation. Members contribute financially and share profits, surplus. Limited return on equity. Capital receives a fair but limited return. Education, training, and information. Cooperatives educate members and the public. Cooperation among cooperatives. Cooperatives work together for mutual benefit. Concern for community. Cooperatives work for the betterment of their communities. Operation Flood. Phase 1, 1970-1980. Focus, establishing infrastructure and market linkages. Funding, financed by the sale of skimmed milk powder and butter oil donated by the European Union, EU, through the World Food Programme. Phase 2, 1981-1985. Focus, expansion and self-sufficiency. Phase 3, 1985-1996, Focus, consolidation and strengthening. TOT projects. These include the establishment of Krishi Vigyan Kendras, Agricultural Technology Information Centers, the Agricultural Technology Management Agency, the National Agricultural Innovation Project, and the Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana. Now let us discuss the communication and extension teaching methods. Communication and its functions. According to Liggins, communication is the process by which 2 or more people exchange ideas, facts, feelings or impressions in ways that each gains a common understanding of the meaning, intent and use of messages. The word communication is derived from Latin word, communis, which means establishing, common. Information, command or instruction, influence or persuasive, integrative function. According to Berlow, 1960, the sole purpose of communication is to influence people. The types of communication are interpersonal and intrapersonal, verbal, written, spoken etc., and non-verbal, body language, tone. Formal and informal, grapevine. Horizontal and vertical. And the elements of communication are source message channel response. Barriers of communication. Technical. Problems concerned with the accuracy of the transference of information from sender to receiver. Semantic. Problems regarding the interpretation of meaning by the receiver. Influential. Concerned with the success with which the meaning is conveyed to the receiver leads to the desired conduct on his part. Now we explain some terms. Entropy. Entropy is a measure of the amount of uncertainty in the message, content. Redundancy either knowingly or unknowingly enters the communication process. Noise is actually anything irrelevant, unwarranted, undesired and hence, a disturbance, interference to effective transmission. The difference between what the sender wants to convey and the receiver understands is communication gap. According to Berlow, 1960, fidelity is the faithful performance of communication process by all its elements, communicator, message, channel and receiver. Noise and fidelity are two sides of the same coin. Empathy is also defined as the ability of an individual to project oneself into the role of another person, to be able to appreciate the feelings, thinking and actions of another person. Rao, 1993. Propaganda is deliberate manipulation of people's beliefs, values and behavior through words, gestures, images, thoughts, music etc. Publicity is based on truth and propaganda often suppresses the truth. Persuasion is more democratic in influencing the audience to bring about change in their attitude and behavior. Extension teaching methods. Extension teaching methods are the tools and techniques used to create situations in which communication can take place between the rural people and the extension professionals. According to use: individual, group, mass. According to form: written, spoken, visual, spoken and visual. The table shows the individual contact, group contact, and mass contact methods. The written methods include bulletins, leaflets, news articles, personal letters, and circular letters. The spoken methods include general and special meetings of all kinds, farm and home visits, office calls, telephone calls, and radio talks. The visual methods include result demonstrations, exhibits, posters, motion pictures, charts, slides and other visual aids. The combined spoken and visual methods are method demonstration meetings, meetings at result demonstrations, meetings involving motion pictures, charts and other visual aids, and television programs. Here are some terms which one should remember. Leaflet. A leaflet is a single sheet of paper used to present information on only one developmental idea in a concise manner, using simple language. A folder is a single piece of paper folded once or twice, and, when opened, the material is presented in sequence. Pamphlet. A pamphlet is an unbound single sheet of paper that is printed on both sides, printed in colors with action photographs, giving full information about a topic in greater length than in folders or leaflets. Bulletin. A bulletin is a publication of around 20 pages, with the primary objective of giving complete information which the intended readers can apply to their own situation. Booklet. When the extension material exceeds 20 pages and is less than 50 pages, it is called booklet. Thanks for watching. Share, like, and subscribe. GNP Sir Classes Official. See you. Bye.